What's up, YouTubers? This is the first episode of The Jared Show. I'm filming this on my iPad 2, as you can kind of tell by the glare of my glasses. The first thing I want to address is that I am a huge, avid Batman fan. I do own a movie-quality costume that I will be wearing to The Dark Knight, when it comes out in theaters, to the midnight premiere, whatever. But, with that being said, I would also like to say, a lot of people are saying that it's stupid, that Bane's, small, and that Catwoman's dumb, and, I mean, come on, give Nolan a shot. Bane isn't going to be, obviously, this huge, bulky, unrealistic villain, but he was that before in the movies by Tim Burton, and it wasn't that great. And, when I first seen the pictures of Joker for The Dark Knight, I was kind of, like, that's not what Joker should look like. He should kind of be like a tall, lanky type. Just kind of like tall, lanky, cynical, but can still hold his own, not with a fist fight with Batman, but with average thugs or average citizens. But the Joker in The Dark Knight was kind of much smaller, much more dark, which I really liked Nolan's take, making him dark. But I was not a fan of Nolan. It just seemed more like the Riddler than the Joker to me. Like, leaving clues to who he's going to kill next. That's something like the Riddler would do, or in my opinion, most people would agree. But all in all, I look past it like, I'm a Batman fan, but this isn't the comics, this is the movie, and he did a good job. And I'm going to give him the same chance on making the Bane, because, like Bane, he made it realistic. He's not going to be huge, but he is going to be awesome, and that's still, he might give it a dark take. Catwoman, I'm a little bit iffy on. I was never really a fan of Catwoman at all. If I was, I'd like her strictly as a villain, not a love interest for Batman. But you know what? I'll still give Nolan a shot at doing that before I diss the movie. So Bane will be awesome. And the next thing I'd like to talk about is the new Spider-Man movie coming out. I did like, in the first series of Spider-Mans, the first two were really good, especially the second one. The third one was terrible, and they did ruin it for me, but I'm excited and I am pumped to see the new Spider-Man that's coming out. It's going to be awesome. A lot of people are dissing it, saying Nolan should be making Spider-Man movies, but it's nice to have a different, refreshing take on a superhero movie. Like, for instance, the X-Men First Class was really good, and it had like this really good kind of take that was kind of like, a little bit kind of just not your average superhero movie, more like a secret agent type action, unrealistic and awesome. And, it was good, and it worked that way. So we have movies like that, and then we have movies like Nolan makes, who tries to make them realistic, and is successful at it, and makes them very good. But I will also be, glad to see a movie that will kind of break the mold, set the tone. Peter Parker's young, that's cool. I'm not sure how they're gonna do it with, his parents and everything. How does he make a suit like that? I don't know. But that's another thing. A lot of people saying, how does a high schooler make a suit that cool, that whatever. But it is possible, because people do make suits that look movie quality from the old Spider-Man, and you can purchase them online. And these are just normal people. You can YouTube homemade Iron Man costumes, and they look legit movie quality. If you're that into it and you want to spend that time, then you can make something awesome. Back to The Dark Knight Rises real quickly. I'm kind of disappointed on how many photos have been leaked and stuff like that. What was so cool about The Dark Knight is the fact that, when it came out, no one really, a select few did, but not a whole lot of people knew exactly what it was, or, what it was going to be like, how the Joker's personality was. And they were just really blown away by it and overtaken, like, this is awesome. But I don't think you're going to get that same feeling with The Dark Knight Rises because it's kind of predictable. I mean, you already know about his bat pod, or his bat hover, whatever, his flying thing. You already know, what Catwoman looks like, what Bane looks like. You know there's going to be a football scene, a jailbreak scene. So that's a little disappointing, and it's hard to, I don't want to see it because I'd rather just be surprised, but it's hard to stay away. Other than that, that'll pretty much wrap up my first episode. This probably won't get any views at all, but if it does, and there's any, if you want to hear my opinion on anything, just let me, tell me in a comment or whatever. I'll make a video for you. Alright, thanks.